In the Kursk direction, Ukrainian soldiers were rotating, but were spotted by a Russian reconnaissance drone. The Russian army seized the opportunity and launched a Lancet cruise missile to attack an armored vehicle full of soldiers. The drone hit the engine compartment of the vehicle. Under such an attack, it is hard to imagine that the soldiers could escape unscathed. A disguised drone command post was discovered by a Russian reconnaissance drone near the Shaska settlement in Sumy. In the video, the Ukrainian army can be seen setting up a temporary command post. As a professional drone unit, they did not realize that they were being monitored. After the Russian drone transmitted the coordinates back to the command center, an Iskander missile accurately hit the command post. According to the description of the pro-Russian channel, the attack destroyed the following objects: several enemy vehicles with equipment, about 14 Cobra-type long-range kamikaze drones, and more than 2 drone crew experts. In the village of Chasov Yar, the Ukrainian army used some buildings as temporary strongholds, but they were soon hit by precise attacks from Russian drones. The 98th Russian Airborne Division used Molniya 2.0 drones to carry out the attack mission. It is said that this drone is driven by an electric motor and has a flight distance of about 50 to 150 kilometers, far exceeding ordinary FPV drones. It is speculated that its warhead weighs roughly between 3 to 10 kilograms, which can cause greater damage and completely annihilate the opponent. Pretty crazy explosions. You can see sometimes a Molniya drone can completely destroy a building. In the direction of Kherson, the reconnaissance drone discovered a drone control point. Subsequently, the Molniya drone flew to the target again and carried out the attack mission. The explosion was quite powerful. Under the impact of the 2 drones, the buildings on the ground were instantly reduced to ruins, with thick smoke billowing. However, the attack did not stop, and Molniya continued to hit the buildings. The explosion occurred again, and the reconnaissance drone immediately conducted a damage assessment. Through the damaged roof, the drone discovered Ukrainian military supplies in the warehouse. The drone operators now changed their strategy. Instead of conducting another high-explosive bomb attack, they chose a more destructive weapon: incendiary bombs. The attack lasted until the evening. Do you think the Ukrainian drone operators could survive such intensive Russian attacks? Don't forget to leave your opinion in the comments section. In the direction of Krasnoyarskoye, near Peskinoy, Ukrainian troops attempted a mechanized offensive. But they miscalculated and advanced with only one tank, seemingly underestimating the danger ahead. The Russian drone operators wasted no time. With precision and efficiency, they targeted the lone tank and attacked it. The explosion caused the vehicle to lose power, forcing the crew to abandon it and flee. But halfway along, the drone followed. The attack began again. This time, the Ukrainian army used 3 armored vehicles to move forward, hoping to be more powerful. However, in the face of the drone, this tactical advantage quickly turned into a fatal mistake. The soldier was too exhausted to move, and despite dodging the first grenade from the drone, a second grenade eventually killed him. Fiber optic drones are undoubtedly one of the biggest troubles facing the Ukrainian army, and there is absolutely no effective way to deal with them. However, this does not prevent them from continuing to advance. This provides drones with more offensive opportunities. You can see the drone finds a weak spot on the tank and delivers a precision strike, engulfing it in flames. In a matter of moments, millions of dollars worth of military equipment is reduced to scrap metal. This brings us to a bigger question. Do tanks still have a place in modern warfare? In a modern battlefield dominated by drones, are tanks as we know them still necessary for ground domination? Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments section. In this video, the Russian military shows drones performing minesweeping missions. Yes, they are not only used for reconnaissance and attack, but can also undertake the dangerous task of clearing mines. In the Sumy region, an S-300 air defense missile system was locked by a drone. The operator immediately passed the coordinates to the command center. A moment later, an Iskander-M missile arrived over the target and accurately hit the S-300 air defense system. A huge explosion occurred, and the shock wave swept the entire area. The fireball and the debris cloud were clearly visible, which clearly showed that the S-300 system had been completely destroyed. In a rare video, Russian troops show they are using a ground-based remote-controlled weapon station to attack Ukrainian positions. You can see the weapon station carefully advancing to the edge of the Ukrainian position, coordinated by a reconnaissance drone. Then, without any warning, It opens fire to launch a devastating attack. Judging from the firepower, it appears to be equipped with an automatic grenade launcher, but it is unclear if it also carries other weapons. The video also highlights the growing role of unmanned ground systems on the modern battlefield. That's all for this video. The last part is a collection of Russian drone attacks. Thank you again for watching.